Generic greetings and welcome back once again to another chill session on Teardown, where in the previous episode we committed some insurance fraud and stole some cars. In fact, if we look at the TV here, eventually we will get the LCN breaking news. There it is, and it'll report that there was a car theft, several car thefts actually, at the Gordon Villa. So, loud noises heard near Villa Gordon. Yes, it sounded like they were tearing the place apart. Yep, that's pretty much what happened. It also got us to score 52 ballistic, which gives us the rocket launcher, which has a very strange velocity. It's actually quite slow, but as you can see, it does cause a lot of damage, and it means that if you want to take out obviously things at long range, then you are able to do so. So hopefully that will be a fairly useful tool. In this episode, I want to do a couple of things which will make it a bit different from the previous ones. Firstly, I want to check out a secret that is on this map that people have, well, first, there was some hints in the comments of what we may find, and then eventually it's just descended into, this is where you find this particular secret. So I want to just cover that because I've been sort of ignoring it. Also, I'm going to do a couple of things with the computer to share some story bits, and then we're going to do some racing. So first things first, if we go over to this back room here, and this is where we've got our newly built toilet. You can see our bathroom here. We can open that, and yeah, lovely. Probably all of it is stolen. And we go to the very back, and we have this furnace, and if we open the bottom door, you can see that actually if you look down there, it seems to be like a sort of grate that goes further down. We take out, I was going to say take out our blowtorch, but let's just use the shotgun because we can actually drop down into a sort of secret tunnel here, which we have some boxes which don't contain anything there. And if we go around here, we finally get to this, which is a valuable. It's a banana worth 600. Safety word is banana, and there we go. We've now got 600 generic units of currency because, well, yeah, this is where you store bananas, apparently, that are made of gold. Anyway, let's use the planks to get ourselves up and out of this area. So obviously needing to just connect all of these up where we can, and I'm hoping we don't fall off, and that's exactly what happened. But yeah, there you are. Probably the increased width would be a decent upgrade, and I imagine this would be very, very warm considering we've just went over, sorry, under these very hot coals, which we can see there's sort of ash dropping down from there. So yeah, and I guess the heating is also now classed as slightly damaged. We'll just close that door and then close this door. So to the computer then, and there's been a couple of requests to go through and read out all of the story stuff to catch up. Now, I have been reading out through the episodes, and I'm not going to read it out through now, but what I will happily do is basically go through every one, and if you want to pause this at any stage and read these to catch up on the story, then by all means. Normally I wouldn't spoil a story, and I don't think this is sort of breaking that rule either, because you're going to have to be very specific in order to want to stop and read this, but there you are. It'll only take a minute or so, and then we can go through and then take a look at the other two missions. We'll have a racing mission, which is what it says on the tin. It is a mission where you race. That all it is. You need to beat a certain time, and there are 3 total pips available for that. So we will have a look at that mission and then get that done, and then we'll move on to one of the new maps that we've not been on, because obviously we've been, well, there's a couple of maps that we've been on, and it's obviously the racetrack, the, oh, hang on, let me just finish these off. Yeah, it's been like the racetrack, the starting area, and the storage one. So overall, like, a pretty good one, and yeah, that's one of the new ones there. And there's a good at driving one for anyone that wanted to pause there. Yeah, we've been on the Villa Gordon, which is obviously the racing one. We've been on Lee Chemicals, which is sort of the tutorial one, and the one, we've had probably the most fun on, actually. And then the Marina as well. Or arguably, you could say the Marina's the most fun. They've all been pretty good. The most difficult has been the Villa Gordon, but there's also this island which we've not been on. Anyway, over to Villa Gordon and to the speed trial, and we will play the mission. It says, help Lee annoy Gordon by beating the track record on his private race track. And let's play the mission and see how long it takes me to crash a car into the side of a garage. And I'm going to guesstimate that it's probably not going to be too long. So we're just going to go through. Obviously, there's no destruction required on this one. If we press tab, we can see that we have the speed deal. So help Lee annoy Gordon by beating the track record on his private track. There's a fire alarm, so too much fire will trigger that. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Primary targets is finish the lap in 30 seconds, and then the secondary is 25 and 20 seconds. Now, I have tried this on another save, and I've never been able to beat it other than just the standard 30 seconds. So I don't anticipate a sub 25 or even 20-second one, no way. But we'll see what we can do. It obviously depends on the car, but each car has different handling characteristics and that sort of thing. I have tried it in like a really slow car, and I've tried it in a quite fast car, and obviously depending on what you get, it is about basically the handling, and I'm very, very, very poor at driving. So there you are. So we're going to go inside here. So we'll just gently open up this door so we can go inside. I'm going to use one of these race cars. So let's have a quick look. And this is, yeah, it's quite low to the ground. So I need to be quite careful here. So this is our racetrack. We have previously raced on this before, but never beaten the time. We'll spacebar to apply the handbrake. And let's see if we can take the racing line. So the track record is 30.1 second, I think that was. So we're just going to go right to the edge. It says get ready. And let's go. 3, 2, 1 and go, and there we are. A bit of a delayed start into the first corner, and immediately we can see that this thing is not very oh, it's very squirrely. It's not very good for handling, although to be fair, I am going as fast as I can, sort of pedal to the floor here. A bit of a sort of hairpin, and that's actually a nice drift there. Very happy with that one. And then another drift. Looks like they have actually repaired the racetrack since we last done it. And 26, 27, 28, and we have beat the race lap time, and that is the required one. Okay, slight bit of damage there to the track, but let's see if we can do that again. But this time we're going to try. We will try a couple of attempts. Well, we'll try a couple of times to get a better time. But there you go. So once again up to here, and 3, 2, 1, and go. And I'm actually accelerating a bit beforehand because I wanted to see if I could get like a slightly increased time there. That's fine. Increased time. Increased bit off the line, and this feels good. Although it's starting to get a little bit squirrely towards the end here. And oh no, fail. 21, 22, 23. Okay, we'll just park that there. No, we're gonna have to finish it, aren't we? So yeah, managed to totally mess that up, but I think that was okay. Let me just put this in this corner. There we go, and ended up jumping out with the car at Mach 3 myself and doing that. We could try in things like the Jeep, but they're just not fast enough, I don't find. Also, we have this here, which is, I think that's like a muscle car of some kind. So what I'll do is lower the back, and we'll try that. I have a feeling that that's going to be even more drifty, although we'll have to see. So we'll just get this off the back here. Sort of like, yeah, it's muscle car there. And let's see what it's like. I have a feeling that it's going to be obviously good in a straight line, but then again the other one was quite good. Sounds better. Nice throaty noise from it. Hang on, let me just get this in the right position and stop there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. First corner. Oh, immediately you see. Yeah, it really does not like accelerating round corners at all. Oh no! Okay, I do not like the. Okay, that. I was gonna say I'll leave that car there, but you can't. You have to finish the track. You have to finish the lap, because otherwise it'll just keep counting. So already we're on, 25 seconds. You can see as soon as it starts to skid, that's it. It's off. Admittedly, driving games are, apart from perhaps sports games, the thing I am the weakest at. I have no car control whatsoever. So, there you go. Poor time. Yeah, let's just put that with that other car as well. And, yeah, we've managed to accordion that car. I'm not going to attempt... Do I want to attempt in this? See, these things are these are really good handling. So it is just like a go-kart, you point it towards where you want to go and it goes. But the problem is it's not fast enough, so... Yeah, oh, good grief, we nearly got crushed by that. That's not good. Right, over to this other car here. So spin it round, handbrake, turn it. What I need is some of the nitrous from Fast and the Furious, where you press it and you basically go into warp speed. That would be really cool. Although, to be fair, we've got enough speed. It's not speed that's a problem, it's handling. And there we go. Let's try this. So 3, 2, 1, go. Into the first corner. Gentle little drift round. Far too wide. We're into there. See, I'm trying to just feather the throttle a little bit, because less might be more. More speed, less haste, I think is the term. That's not bad. Potentially, there's 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, new speed record. I'm not going to get any faster than that. I'm not even going to attempt it. I don't want to waste both our time by attempting that multiple times and failing. Now, I'm assuming that, to be fair, if we wanted to, we could, now that I think of it, we could go full teardown, can't we? And we could start demolishing stuff, because we only have to go through the checkpoints. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. I mean, if I took out all of the outside bits, start here, go across, spin round, because you can't really go through that, it's too hilly. Then come down here, there's no real shortcut to be made there. Go through that, spin round, and then go maybe across there and through that one. I don't know if you can go through backwards, but I assume not. Even if you can go through that one, then through that. Yeah, I mean, I could try, couldn't I? But no, I think it's not really my strong point. Far from my strong point. And also, I just don't think it's as interesting as what the actual game is about, which is breaking things. It's a nice little sort of change of pace, but other than that, I think I think we'll sort of declare victory and move on, really, because obviously we want to look at the new map. Now, the new map is something that I have not really spent much time on at all. We're in new territory here, and I think because of that, we'll probably end up scouting it out and working out a plan, and then actually executing that plan in another episode. But we'll see. Anyway, over to this van here, the LTS, and we will exit. So there we are. Today's beverage is a chamomile tea. So over to that, we can see we have no optionals, but we do have the target done, 7 minutes and 42 seconds, which is probably my best lap time. And let's go back to the office here. So that is done. I don't think we will get another mission. There is not another mission. So the only mission we have now is at the Hollow Rock Island here, formerly an old fishing hamlet. A few years ago, Hollow Rock Island was transformed into an energy drink research facility. This is Blue Tide Computers. Steal the computers for Parissa to investigate Lee's payments from Blue Tide. Let's play the mission, and we will spend a bit of time looking around the place to see what we have. So immediately it is fairly built up, and I can see multiple levels there, and the lighthouse does actually function as well. Pretty good. We'll press tab and have a look. We can see that actually in terms of the map size, it's not a huge map. However, it's across multiple heights. This is obviously the tallest point as far as I can tell. Yeah, that'll be the tallest point, and obviously that goes down over to there as well. I can actually see something flashing over there. Our objective is to steal the computers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 primary targets. That is the IT department, the break room, the plant research lab, the mansion, and the old lab. And the secondary targets are the fish processing office, the apartment, and the server room. So our exit is here. We have a mandatory on the southwest, a mandatory on the west, a mandatory north, a mandatory east, and then you could call that sort of southeast as well. We also have a secondary, very southeast, and then a couple of them in the sort of centre here. So as this is the first time we've been here, what we're going to do is basically have a quick look around. So we'll see if there's any valuables. That's the main reason. Let me gently open the door and then bash it, because that's the rule of thumb here. I'm just going to look around to see, yeah, that's the sort of thing you need to do. There's a synthetic tar worth 40 there. We'll have a quick look upstairs, because why not? And okay, seems to be some small office here. It seems to be very built up, this place. And looks like we have a workshop. And again, valuables. That's fishing gear worth 25. I have a feeling... Oh, there's some fish. Ooh! Gore. We have gore alert. Right, fair enough. Yeah, there's some fishing gear and boats and stuff. And... yeah, you can break that. There's some, again, more stuff behind there. Precision fishing skill worth 35. As I said, I have a feeling that we will be able to gain a lot of money by just looking around here and finding different things. And obviously we're checking out the map as well. And we'll have to work out routes. I don't know what that is. Some sort of... That's one way to use sugar. Okay. Some sort of lab equipment, by the look of it. And, this is IT. I can tell that because it says IT on the door. Although the door won't open. See, the great thing about hinges is they can't complain when they're made of liquid. So, there you are. Although, it is sort of complaining. And we'll have a look inside here and... Yep, pretty much like most IT places I've seen. Completely and utterly underfunded and required. And we have the alarm box on the wall there, and that's our first target. I should point out as well, because I think there's a little bit of confusion between a couple of things. Is that like a pizza box or something? People have suggested we blowtorch the wall all the way around the alarm and then take the alarm with that. That doesn't work. If you remove the alarm box from, we'll call it the ground, the base, then it immediately triggers it. So that's why you can't do that. Oh, this is like a little boat. Oh, cool, with a engine on the back. Excellent. Have a look in here. It's fairly atmospheric. It's quite dark around here. Very little lighting. And we're just working our way around. There's BT. We've seen that sign before. And a crane. And explosive solution systems there as well. Opening the door into... I have no idea what this is. I'm just going to have a quick look in each of these cupboards. You never know. We might find valuables. This is the toilet. Open each of the cubicles. And yes, what we have here. Portable FM radio worth 30. So already we're gaining quite a considerable amount of money. It all adds up. It all adds up. Into whatever this building is. It is once again locked. So I will use my blowtorch to just remove that and open that up. Must be some sort of storage in here. Up the top. There's another computer. Yeah, some sort of office by the look of it. Admin, maybe. What does it say? This one is... That's the... Was that the break room? No. That is the... Fish processing office. Okay, fair enough. We'll work our way up. Right to the top here. And onto the roof. It's very... I don't know what sort of hit and miss all over the place. There's a... Oh, valuable. There's a TV. I don't know how we're managing to take that away, but it is what it is. Doors don't deserve to live. Let's get that opened. If we just bash these open, couldn't I really? Realistically, if there's anything valuable, we'll find it. Nice little balcony. Nice view, in fact. Alright. Nothing of great note in here, unless there's something under the bed. Yes, there's a wallet worth 280. Excellent. That's why you always make the bed. Or unmake, as we managed to do there. And there's another valuable alarm clock. Don't think there's anything in the loo there. There's actually water in there, but if you do that, it leaks. Generally, if you smash a toilet with a big hammer, then yeah, it does tend to leak. Just gonna do a bit of a quick save here because I don't want to accidentally hit something and set an alarm off. So this is... Which one's this? This is the mansion, which is... Oh, it's got a smart fridge by the look of it. Very good. And also a vacuum cleaner worth 55. Like I said, I'm just going to break all of this stuff here. We can see inside. See if there's anything. And I'm trying to put together a plan on where we're going to go. And how we're going to do this. But also, like I say, trying to get valuables. Is it like under the stairs? Oh, there's like a basement here. Oh! Well then. That seems very vaulty, doesn't it? This is wine. And then there's that. So let's see. That's an extinguisher. That won't work. Ah. Ah. Okay. Let's... Ah, okay. I was going to say, we can not go through that vault, but we can go through here. Oh, we can't. We cannot. It seems that we cannot get through. Interesting. Okay. Well, there will be a way through, I would imagine. What if it's to work our way down? Let's try the ceiling. Well, that is a vault. I'll come back to it. I don't want to spend too much time on that. We can see, yeah, through the vault here. Let me just go ahead and sledge all of this floor here. But we know that the bit we want around there. I think I will use a cheeky pipe bomb. Slightly rearrange the flooring. It's also going to make a little bit of a hole in the carpet, but there you are. Just extinguish that fire with a hammer. And there's loads of money down there. Can we get it? We can't. Right, okay. Curious. Curious. I will have to... Ow. 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 Nearly died. Why did I nearly die there? That was strange. Quick save. Pipe bomb. Just place that there. Job done. Extinguish the flames. So there's loads of money there, and some there as well. Ah, hang on. That seems to be the locking mechanism. Can the locking mechanism be broken from this side? I said I wasn't going to spend much time on the vault, but then it's a vault, and well, yeah. It seems rude not to at least try a little bit more. And I can almost guarantee that what's going to happen here is the pipe bomb's going to drop off the edge. No? Exactly where I wanted it to go. I think we put a light out there. Can a blowtorch get that? Just to clarify, that can't burn as well. Okay, well, there'll be a way in. Unless there isn't a way in. There genuinely might not be a way in, but I think there will be. Anyway, we're going to continue on. So in this office, we can see that we have a computer there. Just looking around for more valuables. Once again, in the closet, under the bed, out the door. Continue looking around. Seems to be some sort of money for making, place for making lots of money, lots of deals. There's a pair of garden scissors. Don't know why they're in there, but there you are. Looks to be bedroom. Once again, sort of crouch, look under the bed. No, nothing there. And is that it? Is that all the way around? I think it is. All the way around and then back out. Okay, we will continue looking at the other places and obviously continue trying to formulate a plan. That TV you can't steal, sadly. Looks to be... Oh, this is quite nice. And that doesn't open. It's like a quite nice meeting area. There's some sleeping aids worth 30. Nothing in there. And out here as well. And this is only a tiny portion. I actually thought this island was quite small. In fact, it is quite small. But at the same time, it's very, very dense. There's a lot of stuff here. So we'll take a look over the other side. We've had a look there. I think we've covered most of what's around there. Although there's a bit underneath that we haven't checked out. And, well, it would be rude not to go in there, wouldn't it? I'm using the pipe bombs because, quite frankly, they're useless for anything else. Oh, okay. We have... I have no idea what this is. Is that like fish? I think so. What's this? Valuable. Air purifier. Yeah, you probably need that if there's loads of fish coming in there. We've got a huge canister there and some explosives. And this just goes out and around, I'm guessing. Oh, so we've got a door. Oh, looks like they're dumping stuff in the water there. And same thing around here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a door on there to keep it safe, and then you can literally just go around the corner and, and access it that way. Alright, we're going to take a look in whatever building this is, and it does seem to be highly secured. So we'll have to sort that out. I'm going to actually use a shotgun, it's probably easier. And it seems to be offices of some kind. There's a dual line telephone worth 30. And looks to be like a furnace of some kind. There's a lot of stuff going on around here. That's again locked. I think that's just to the outside it is, so we will not do that. There's a lab. Is this where we have the entrance thing? Yeah. So highly secure, lots of lab equipment. Another furnace of some kind in here. And maybe boiling vessels. I mean, this is where they make that energy drink. It did say that. And it seems a bit more Breaking Bad than anything else. And all this lab equipment. Sure, that would fetch a little bit. Probably would. That's not going to fetch much anymore, but there you are. Bit of scrap value, perhaps. What's that there? That's another computer. That's one of the options. One of the things we have to pick up, should I say. And... oh, what's this? Oh, balcony on the way out. Yeah, good. Alright, we'll have a look in this blue building, and we'll see, again, what's in here. This is... oh, it's fairly empty. It's literally just a crane. This is the boatyard, is it? And, oh, that's locked as well. Well, we might as well go ahead and open that. And, oh dear. That's one of the ones we had to pick up. That's more of a proper server room. And I'm very tempted to sledge all of that because I would guess that there's some valuables in there, perhaps. We don't really have time for that. Yeah, at least you can bring a boat into here. And then potentially up this way as well, up this slipway. Right, we will work around. Is this metal? It is metal, yeah. And I don't know what this is. Again, some sort of... there's lots of levels of occupation around here. And, oh, do we have a grow? I believe so. There's extra potent plant nutrition. And they're growing something around here. Yeah, again, more lab equipment. I mean, how much money have I gained from this run along alone? I mean, a lot of money. I'm on 1,690 generic units of currency. So that's a lot of cash. And there's a greenhouse here. We'll have a look in here. And do a superhero landing. Oh, just a nice greenhouse. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing suspicious. As I was saying, there's different levels of occupation. You've got like old sort of 40-looking bits like that, and then it goes to slightly more modern, but with bars on the windows, and then obviously new, and then sort of almost temporary structures. But what does it say? Yeah, plant research department. Yeah, and obviously it would be very remiss of me not to check out the lighthouse and go up the top, and then we can start to formulate a proper plan to what to do. By the way, I'm assuming there's a couple of places I have missed. Oh, this is quite cosy. This is the lighthouse keeper's quarters. Old TV there, worth 25. Single bed. Little sort of kitchenette here. No longer. And then the stairs up to the top, where obviously they would have to make sure that the light is on. Ah! Ow. This is the light, which is very retina burning. Admittedly, I think in real life, if you were this close to a proper light, you would have at least have arc eye or, well, permanent damage. There we are. So that's a lighthouse, and I think that's most of the places looked into. I think. There might be one or two. Oh, we didn't look down that corner there, so we'll have a look around the corner. So, multiple layers and very, very built up, so we don't really have much of a option for driving, I don't think. So, we'll have to see how this one goes. This is a... I don't know, is that like... Oops, I don't know what that was, but it's no longer. Can you open that door? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it looks like sort of skins or something on there. Interesting. This is... Oh. Another way in. More fish processing by the look of it. Yeah. Does that go through... I think that goes through to... Yeah. To under there. Yeah, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Just remove that. We'll have a quick look up here. And... a fishing knife worth 50. And it goes up. On the way out, probably, I'm guessing. Ah, yeah, we were up here earlier. Right, jump down. And this is like... That's like a cafe. Blue Tide. Have the cash register worth 60. Look behind the counter. It just sells all these Blue Tide products. And then there's Blue Tide Extra Strong Limited Edition worth 75,000. And on a little balcony here as well. Don't think there's anywhere else to look around in here. Oh yeah, we could go upstairs. Once again, it'll be another balcony, won't it? Yeah, just more ways up. I can't remember whether I looked in here. Wow. Oh, that's nice. Got like a Blue Tide. Oh, there's a yacht, which I'm guessing we can drive. Let me try. Yes, we can. That could come in handy. Got like a... Oh, that's nice. Blue Tide. That's very pretty. Exercise equipment. Looks like they're actually just building it. Or maybe that's something I've done. I noticed that light was actually still on as well. There's another cash register worth 85. Yeah, we'll open that. There we go. There's that no longer functioning as intended. Right, so we've had a bit of a look around. There's an arcade there. I wonder if it functions. No. Definitely doesn't function now. And, oh, what's that valuable? Gin, worth 30. So we've had a look around. Let's start to formulate a plan. There's more stuff we can nick. Wow, there's so much money. Well, so many things that you can make money on this map. So let's formulate a plan. We need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. At minimum. The exit is here. I'm probably pushing it, trying to get all of them, every single one. Is it 6 in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total for your primary. 6, 7, 8 secondary. I think we could probably do secondaries, but it'll require the use of vehicles. I'm thinking start up the top, work our way down to this, over to one of those, and then maybe that one, then that one, jump in a boat, work our way around to here, get in that one, then maybe through that one and then leave. Unlikely. Oh, I could get that one. It's near the bottom. But I don't think any of them can... I don't think any of them move, can they? And this one is right at the bottom here, so we have to start up the top. Let's work with all of that in mind. I don't know what the best way of getting back up to the top there is. I think I'm just going to have to go around, aren't I? And there's that vault as well. Anyway, let's just start, as I said, up the top and work on all of the mandatory ones. And if we happen to get to the secondaries, then we will. We do have this huge trawler, which we can move as well, if we need to. I don't think it would help, but then again, we don't know. So up to this one first, and we'll see. This will be our start point. So we pick that one up and then start running. Probably down. So that one's very far down. Then we have to work our way up and through. Do I even forget that one? Although it's not much of a detour, I don't think. But the problem is that we are running. We just mark 1 legs. So that is the first one to pick up. So what I'll do is quick save and start to remove some of this stuff. Just get it out of the way. This is going to require a lot of planning and a lot of prep, but, you know, that's the game, innit? So, can't really complain at it, because that is exactly what the game is about. Just getting rid of some of this stuff that we just don't need. Like the walls. Not load-bearing, I promise. I can't promise that. I'm not an architect, but do what I can. And we need to get over there somehow. So I'm going to probably just place that there. That'll make a hole. Hole solution systems. Yep, there we are. Put out that, and hopefully we've not destroyed everything. No, it seems fine. Okay. So, oh no, that is a bit of a hole there. So we have to get over to that one. So if we were to pick up that and start running, can I just jump off this? I might be able to jump off and land there and then get across with a plank. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. So we'll remove that, sledge that top bit. And if I was to jump, pick it up, jump. Oh, we can jump straight across. Even better. I'll just get rid of that, just in case that was, you know, too shallow. Let me just... Oh, there's a grill. That can go. And... the distance we can launch this is really curious. And then pick that one up. And then we need to head down to that one. So, I mean, it's going to be through. It's going to be through the wall again, innit? So, pick that up and then... pick that up, and luckily I can just about move it. There we go. Although, you have to be careful not getting squished underneath like that. Right. So, let's try the route. As I said, this is not going to be done in this episode. This is all planning. So pick it up. Dun 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 dun, the music. Pick that one, blink, and then come through here. And then we're working down to that one. Okay, so we'll put that over there. Get rid of that tree. I'll just, like I say, shift these trees. It's alright, we can replant that at a future point. And... get rid of those. So it's out of that. And then it's right down the bottom, isn't it? Can this floor be destroyed is the question. No, it cannot. So is it best just to jump off? Jump off and then... Ah, okay. Quick save. Shotgun. Risky. This is very risky. Never doubted it for a second. So we jump off, we pick that up, and then we work towards this one, which is... well, actually, where's the one that we can get that's optional? Don't say it's another floor up. It is another floor up. No, must be in this building then. Yeah. Yes, this building. Okay. So I think we'll make our way up here. Let's just alter the lighting somewhat. And we'll see what's on the other side of this. More brick. Good. Whoops. We're going out that way anyway, so it's fine. That's a very thick brick wall, that's for sure. Very worried about getting up here. And as always, this might not be the way to do it. This might simply be a fail. But the fun's in finding out, right? I reckon we can open that up. Yes. That's the way, innit? And get rid of all these wooden boxes. Don't know what was inside. I was going to say bits of brick inside, but it wasn't actually because I've made them myself. I'm actually going to keep hitting these, and the reason for that is once these chunks get to a certain size, like that size there, they'll stay there until you don't look at them, and then they get rid of them, just for, you know, I guess, optimization purposes. Plank then. Can we plank it? Yes, we can. Up. And then I'll remove these bits of brick. And then plank that as well. And then it's straight through. Pick that up. And then we need to go to that one. Well, that's going to remove that. Oh, I've got to turn the light off. That's off. And drop that down there. And this is where it'll get a bit more sketchy. Okay, there's more wall coming down than I thought. Those bombs, in terms of destruction, spoiler alert, are quite good. Who would have thought that the bombs would have been quite good at destruction? Oh. Oh dear. Okay, that's a bit too much destruction. I've actually removed the floor as well. Fine. So come down here, inside here, and then it is... Oh, is it down one floor? It is down one floor. But I'm going to guesstimate that we can get through that floor. We cannot get through that floor. That is more difficult than I would have thought it would. You can get through that floor. I thought you'd be able to get through it. I'm guessing just some of it you cannot. Okay. I'm going to, once again, quick save. Pick up some of these canisters. And I'm just going to start taking out the wall. Ooh, stuck. Of that bit. Because I think that's the way in. Make sure you don't get the valve. Because if you hit the valve too much, I think it does blow up. And these really don't cause as much damage as you would have thought. Right. So jump out of there. This way. Like I say, it's not going through there. Let me pipe bomb this. Perfect. For once, the pipe bomb landed where I wanted it to. But the floor just still didn't come away. But the toilet... Ah, right. Seems to be that the toilet... You can... Oh no, that's not good. You can remove this bit. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Just get rid of all this debris. I'll put it in the cubicle because nobody's going to be using that. Yeah, it's strange that part of that can be demolished and the others can't. Oh, good grief. Is that all the debris on that server? I think it is. Right. You know what's going to be best is if I jump down here and I work my way up with Shotty, I think. Right. Don't need that. All that. Problem is all the bricks covered this now. All the debris and rubble. Get rid of his couch. And I think we'll put a hole in the wall again. And then that's how we get out onto the water, you see. There we are. And that's the way down. I'm going to go up and round, and I'm going to... Is it down that way? It is down that way, yeah. So, we could come through that wall. Through here, down here, pick that up, and then we're through that wall. Yeah, seems to be about right. I'll have to use the shotgun again, I think. 4 shots should suffice. Yeah. And then just get rid of all the debris, just so it doesn't block us up, you see. Because otherwise, we'll just be fighting it endlessly. And I'll just move all these bits of wood as well. I'll just sledge them. There we go. Get rid of all those chunks. Those can go in the water. And there we go. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick time and see how effective or not this has been. I'm hoping and sort of really depending on this being less than 30 seconds. Because if it's not, I don't know what I'm going to do. Quick save. Let's try this. And quick load. Messed it up at the first hurdle. Literally the first jump. Okay. Better jump. Lovely. Good. Have to remember the plan. Good. Yeah. Good. And you know what? I'm feeling good about this. Right, 38 seconds to that. 38 seconds for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Can I get these 3 and exit within 30 seconds? We'll keep that extra 7 spare. I think it's doable. I think that is doable. So I'm going to leave it there for this episode because I know it's already long and we've done a lot of planning. Next episode, we will get a boat here. We then need to work out a plan for driving it to a position around this area to get in to get that primary one and obviously get through to pick up that one and then finally get out. We also want to try and get that, but I don't know whether it's best to drive through here to pick up that and then work our way over to that one, then out. If the boat is going to be really slow to this area, you know, it's gonna really push it. Either way, we will leave it there, and next episode we will crack on with what I've just said, and hopefully it will be a success. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.